Deadly Dames, and this is our entry into T-Money86 250 subscribers contest. Almost couldn't get that sentence out there. Congratulations on reaching 250 subscribers. So basically what he wanted you to do for this competition is to state what your top 3 prized possessions are in your horror collection. So I found this really difficult because there's so many things in my horror collection that I really, really love, so I had to kind of dig deep and just go with the heart, and that's what I did. So my first thing is this Jaws boat. Now it's actually on top of a cupboard, so sorry, not a cupboard, on top of a unit in my living room, so I'm trying my best to reach him. I put him up here because I do not want to break it. Now as you can see, mine's is a little bit different from everyone else's Jaws boat, and the main reason for that is that I never bought this when it first came out. I didn't actually know that it came out. I'm from quite a small town and I didn't always go to the city. Now I work in the city, so I'm there all the time, which is dangerous for my bank account. But so I didn't see these amazing things when they came out, like in Forbidden Planet, etc. And for years and years and years I had looked for this model because Jaws is my favourite movie. You can't get a lot of models about Jaws, and the ones you get just look like a shark, which is fine, but I wanted this one because this is a iconic scene from the movie itself. And then one day when I was on eBay and I was just kind of casually having a look at stuff, which is always dangerous, I noticed a seller was selling this one, but it was really badly damaged, so there was no quint. The actual sail here, sail pole was missing, the front of the boat was missing, and I wasn't going to do it, but because it was so cheap I figured it might be like a good art project, pick it up and see what I can do. So I did. So I actually made the pole in the middle from like a cane and painted it, and they're just like threads, that's the sails, like these bits, and I made that little bit there out of just a cocktail, like a ice pole stick thing, and that's just metal that I painted. And then basically the only thing that was missing when I did that was quint, and there was a little shop in a tiny little town next to us who used to do models. He's no longer there. I think he went back to Ireland as far as I'm aware. And I went in there and he basically had this little, like he had loads of little figures, and I told him what I was doing, and he basically came out with this little guy here, and he didn't look like that. He was a little army man because that's actually a gun in his hand, and gave me him for free. I think he's got a missing leg, but it didn't bother me because he's going in the shark's mouth anyway. So I painted him to look like Quint and painted the gun to look like a little knife, and I think it looks really good. And I think because I put so much into that model and it took me so long to actually find it is a reason why I love it so much. I would never ever get rid of it because I just love it so much. My next possession, I'm just going to come down the steps here, so give me a wee second, is this canvas of, now I think it's actually a Fistful of Boomsticks, which is a computer game for PS2, I want to say, for, I hope the light's okay here, it's quite dark, it's as good as it's going to get, so hopefully you can see how cool it is, for like an Ash game for Evil Dead. The game was okay, but basically Claire bought me this, and she was actually walking by a tattoo shop of all places, and this was on the wall, and she went in and basically bought it for me. But I was surprised when she bought it. It was for no reason. It wasn't like an anniversary or a birthday or Christmas or anything. She just bought it for me, and I really wish the light was better on it. It was actually better from a distance. And I just absolutely love this thing to bits. I think it's amazing. I mean, look at his face, and then it's got like the little Deadite character from the game, but look at him standing there in all his glory. Ash is like, Evil Dead's one of my favourite like trilogies, and then obviously a TV show of all time. I love the character of Ash Williams, so this proudly is displayed in my living room, and I'll never get rid of this one either. Now I'm going to pause you for 2 seconds just so I can move over and get the third item. So I'll be right back. Right, welcome back, and hopefully you can see this okay. I'm kind of squashed in space at the top of the stairs now. I was actually going to go with my Phantasm ball, the original Anchor Bay one where all the discs sit inside it, because I absolutely love that thing. But as I said, I had to go with my heart and pick things that I just think I'll always have. And then that's why I decided to go with this. Now it is a poster, but I love it, and it's Freddy Krueger and Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street 3, and the reason why I love this so much is because, so I'm out of breath, that's terrible, ran up the stairs. Basically I'm going to say a few years ago, it was more than a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago now, I got sent away to work in Manchester by myself with my work, and I was there for quite a long time, and I really liked Manchester, but it was quite lonely when like you're the only Scottish person down there and you don't really know anybody. So I spent a lot of time just kind of finding shops and looking about, and I found quite a cool comic shop, and then I found a junk shop. Now, this junk shop had like everything you could possibly think of in it, including sex toys, which was just wrong. And I found like a massive pile of old Fangoria magazines and had a field day. But right at the bottom of the Fangoria magazines was a poster magazine, and as many people know in the horror community, like it isn't cheap to get anything horror, like old posters or even out of print editions of DVDs or Blu-rays. It's expensive, some of the stuff, and like getting any sort of picture of Nightmare on Elm Street, unless it's like a print, is always extortionate. So I opened up the poster magazine and it had loads. It had Critters and it had Critters and Near Dark, From Beyond, Aliens. It's got an Evil Ed, which I really like as well, and I'd love to get that up one day. And then it had this one, and I just absolutely loved this poster. Big Freddy Krueger fan, I think I've said this a million times, like I think he's the ultimate scary bad guy, and instantly framed it as soon as I got home. My only one regret with this is that I have actually met both Robert Englund and Heather Langenkamp, and I never got either of them to sign this poster. That's my one regret, and I think the main reason for it is when I met Robert Englund the first time, I never thought I'd ever meet Heather Langenkamp, so I didn't take the poster along with me. Plus I really didn't want to get it damaged. And then I met him again, which I didn't expect, because I think he wasn't originally announced at the event I went to. And then also I met Heather Langenkamp last year. I'm not sure if I'll ever meet either of them again, but I think even if I meet just one of them, I think I'll definitely be taking this poster to get it signed, because I love it so much. It's my probably one of my favourite movies. Like Jaws is my ultimate favourite, and then I'd probably say followed by Nightmare on Elm Street. But yeah, that's I didn't pick a movie box set, which I thought was a bit strange. I thought I'd been straight in there with a movie box set. I went for my artwork that I love in my figure, but I just kind of went with my heart with this one and picked things that I would not part with. And it was hard to pick 3 because there's quite a lot of them, but a good 3 questions from T-Money86. If you've not checked out his channel, go and give him a go, go and have a look. But as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and take care.